The South Downs 50 is an ultramarathon put on by Maverick Race as part of their Adidas Terrex X series. Runners have a choice of 4 routes, including the 51km ultra, the 43km long route, the 25km middle route, and the 15km short route. I, along with about 140 other runners, opted for the 51km ultra route. Starting in Goodwood Racecourse in Chichester, the ultra route takes runners along the beautiful trails and hills across the South Downs, including through East Dean, Chiseldown, Houghton Forest, over Glatton Beacon and Bignor Hill before returning back to the race HQ at the racecourse. With up to 1,000 metres of ascent on the course, this was set to be a fairly fast and fun run, fingers crossed. Having booked the race just a few days before, I knew very little about the event. Regardless, I got my trail shoes on and headed down to the south of England, excited for this ultramarathon. Here's how it went.
Enjoy! I'm Craig, this is Running Cafe, and this is the South Downs 50k as part of the Maverick Adidas Terrex X series. Let's go! Okay, 8 kilometres in now, clocked up 41 minutes, feeling pretty strong so far. It's a really lovely hot day, and oh my word, we've had so many different types of terrain already. Really rocky farmers' fields, we've had to run over loads of tractor tracks, which are always really hard in mud, especially when it's dried, and my feet are quite wet already. The grass was quite soaking at the start of that race. But yeah, so far really enjoying this one. Let's carry on with the South Downs 50k. Alright, 1 hour 23 minutes in, I'm at 15.6 kilometres and I've clocked up 1,400 feet of elevation gain. This is actually a really nice course, none of it feels bland or monotonous. It's constantly changing, really interesting, and there are some really nice flat downhill sections, so you are able to get some long, fast runs in every now and then, broken up by some pretty steep climbs. Overall, I'm enjoying this course so far. Onwards and upwards, let's carry on. Alright, 2 hours 26 minutes in, 27.2 kilometres rocked up, and I've done 2,000 feet in elevation gain. All of a sudden I've got a massive stitch and I'm starting to feel quite sick. I think I've drunk too much water too quickly. I'm not feeling amazing at the moment, so I'm just taking a little walk to try and reset somewhat. And yeah, hopefully I'll be good to carry on for part 2 of this 50k. Alright, 34 kilometres in, 3 hours 12 minutes, and 2,700 feet in elevation gain rocked up. We've just climbed what has to be one of the biggest hills I've climbed here in the south of England. That went on for ages and ages and ages. And I'm starting to feel a bit better now after my pretty grim spell earlier on when I was feeling sick and I had a pretty horrible stitch. So yeah, we're in the latter half of this race now. Next aid station is coming up, looking forward to that. Quite firstly, it is a really hot day today, despite it almost being October here in England. But yeah, let's keep this thing rolling and carry on. Okay, 4 hours, 3 minutes, I'm at 42 kilometers and I've climbed 3,260 feet. I don't know what's happened since that aid station. I seem to have had a second wind. Maybe it was the coke I had and the caffeine in it, but I'm feeling so much better than that middle third of the race. And what's been interesting is I had a really good first third of the race. Second third was horrendous, I felt terrible, a massive stitch. And in this last third, I've been feeling really strong so far. I've literally run the whole leg, except from that first big climb out of aid station number 3. And yeah, looking forward to finishing this one, guys. This might be a PB for me for a 50k, so I'm gonna try and keep this going until the end. And there it is, the finish line. I'm Craig, this is Running Cafe, and I just ran the South Downs 50k 2023 by Maverick Racing as part of the Adidas Terrex X series. That was a mouthful. Right, let's Zach Miller this UTMB style and do a sprint finish. Here we go. There we go. Thank you.
There you have it, my South Downs 50k experience. I had a blast taking on this race. It was fun, had some big climbs and lots of runnable long straights to get some speed in. I finished in 19th place out of 140 runners in a time of 4 hours, 51 minutes and 46 seconds. This is the fastest 50k trail ultra I've done so far by over 20 minutes. Really happy to have secured a PB on this course. This was the first ultramarathon I've done with Maverick Race and I really enjoyed it. The course was exceptionally well marked, well marshalled, aid stations had decent offerings and there was a good vibe from start to finish. Highly recommended. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Craig. Happy running.